Hi, I'm Sarah Pennel from Foodbank, and I'm going to talk today about the National Food Waste Tax Incentive Project. For many years, there's been a desire for tax incentives for food donations to encourage farmers, manufacturers, and retailers to donate surplus, short-coded or otherwise unwanted food to meet the demands of food relief at the same time as reducing food waste. In addition, we now see the need for tax incentives related to the services connected to food donation, such as transport, storage, and logistics. These are currently not tax deductible and can be a serious barrier to donating stock. Thanks to the Fight Food Waste CRC, in collaboration with ourselves, Foodbank, KPMG, and Woolworths, we now have a project to drive this change in Australian tax law. Globally, food waste tax incentives have been introduced in a number of key jurisdictions, including the United States, France, Canada, the Netherlands, and other OECD countries, with extremely positive results. In fact, according to the US organization ReFed, tax incentives have been proven to be the most effective way to promote food donations. The proposal that's been developed by KPMG is for a two-tiered system in the form of a non-refundable or refundable tax offset for donations of food and services. There would be a 45% cash refundable offset for donors with a turnover of up to $20 million and a 40% non-refundable offset for donors with a turnover above this. This is aimed at helping smaller companies not paying tax. For example, farmers in a tax loss position. It will put money in their hands for making the right choice regarding their excess stock. For simplicity, this incentive would be based on the costs of providing the food and services, and it would be limited to donations made to registered charities providing food relief. What do we believe is the cost-benefit picture for this proposal? KPMG has estimated that the incentive would represent about 50 to 100 million per annum in foregone revenue to the Commonwealth. This is tantamount to rounding in Treasury's world. It is extremely modest, particularly when you consider it in the context of the current cost of food waste to the Australian economy of over 20 billion annually. Add to that the large social, economic, and environmental benefits of food relief, which Foodbank calculates would be approximately 2 billion per annum. And you can see why we believe this project has such merit. Another reason why we think it should get favourable consideration is that it's one of the pivotal initiatives for delivering on the National Food Waste Strategy, launched by Josh Frydenberg in 2017 when he was Minister for Environment and Energy. An added appeal is that just when we are looking at how to help businesses in recovering from COVID-19, it provides support to small and medium enterprises, particularly farmers and small transport companies, in the form of cash incentives for redirecting food surplus away from landfill. It is an innovative industry mechanism to meet the growing demand for food relief and emergency support at the same time as reducing food waste. This has never been more crucial as there is a food supply gap which sees only 37% of charities meeting the full needs of food insecure clients. For all these reasons, the proposal is broadly supported by industry and peak bodies. So where do we go from here? KPMG has issued a thought leadership report in support of the proposal to media and politicians. Foodbank Australia is submitting the proposal for consideration in the 21-22 federal budget. In collaboration with KPMG, we are also reaching out to appropriate ministers and other parliamentarians to encourage the favourable consideration of the proposal. So we have our fingers crossed. Thank you for your interest in our project. If you have any questions or would like more information, please don't hesitate to get in touch with me.